Good day, everyone. It is a pleasure getting across to you through this particular medium. We'll be looking at the topic advertising under business studies. And before we go ahead and look at this topic, let us quickly run through the learning objectives. The first one is that you should be able to define advertising. 2, you should be able to mention 5 functions of advertising. 3, you should be able to mention 5 types of advertising. Number 4, you have to list and discuss 5 media of advertising. 6, 5, you should be able to identify 5 ethics of advertising. And number 6, you should be able to develop or identify advertising jingle. What is advertising? The advertising is simply the art of making goods and services known and appealing to the public to patronize them. So this is a common feature within an environment where we come across some people that will be shouting maybe their product and inviting the public to come and buy such products. What are the functions of advertising? That is, what are those activities that are carried out or done in the environment or in the society by advertising? The various functions of advertising include: 1, it creates awareness about existing goods and services. 2, it educates the public about the usefulness of goods. That is, what are those things that the prospective customers, what are those things that they stand to gain or benefit. And number 3, it expands the market of products. That is, it helps to make products available at locations where they are not even produced. Number 4, it informs customers about improvement made on products. That is, when some changes have taken place. So it is the responsibility of advertising to inform or make such changes known to the public. Then it intimates buyers of price changes. That is, when price changes or alterations have occurred. It is also the responsibility of advertising to make such information available to prospective customers. Then it reveals to the buyers modifications made to packages of products. Furthermore, it helps to present special offers on products, especially maybe a situation where the manufacturers expect customers to buy one and then be able to take 2. So that is a form of special offer, and they are made available to prospective customers by advertising. It also guides customers on where to obtain products. That is, direct customers at the locations where such products are available. And it helps to challenge competition. And it also helps to attract investors. And finally, it helps to announce trading results of the manufacturers or producers of products. What are the various types of advertising that we can use or take advantage in the society? We have informative advertising, competitive advertising, persuasive advertising. So informative gives information about products and services. Competitive present or try to convince the customer that this product is what he or she should buy or patronize. Persuasive present a product as maybe the best out of all the other lots or that type of product. We have direct advertising also, which is a form of advertising that is directed at a specific group of people, for example, learners. And then we have indirect advertising. So this one is the opposite of direct advertising. It means it is not directed at any particular group of people. Then we have mass or generic advertising. So this is a form of advertising that is launched by a group of manufacturers or producers, maybe in an industry. Then what are the various advertising media? So when we say advertising media, these are the various ways of advertising or ways of presenting advertising information to the public. And the various methods include radio, so which is a form of mass communication medium, and it helps to pass information about products to the public, especially in the rural areas, and it is verbal. Then we have television also, and this is also a form of a mass communication medium, and it also uses a verbal to pass information to the customers, and it can also provide an opportunity to demonstrate or to show the product physically. Then we have newspapers and magazines and journals. So this one is one that is intended to make products and services known to people that are educated or literate. And this type of media can be kept, copies can be kept or retained until future date. Then we have billboards. So this is the type of advertising medium that we discover at road junctions or along highways, displaying products or passing information to the public about products. Then we have product catalogs. So these are specifically printed materials on products. It could help to pass information about maybe the different brands of that particular product or the different types of that particular product, and maybe the location where they can be obtained or gotten. Then we have handbills and flares. So which is a common thing within our environment. So handbills can be printed about a particular product and could be given to prospective customers, or it could be stickers that can be attached maybe on some physical items, and they can be printed and be handed over to prospective customers to give information about products or service to them. We have window display, so that is especially arranging goods or products on shelves to attract or to invite people to come and buy such products. Then we have trade fairs and exhibitions, so which are special arrangements to bring different manufacturers or producers together and to call on the public to come and buy what the products that they are producing or that they've produced. And then it could involve demonstrations or display of such products to prospective customers. Then we have car stickers, so which is another one. We equally have free samples, that is giving free samples to people, especially on new products, so that they will to have a feel of that particular product, and then people to make up their minds whether to buy such products or not. We have cinemas also, and today we have internet, so which is a very strong medium of actually advertising products nowadays, especially through the social media and through various other opportunities that are available through the internet. We are going to look at advertising. What do we understand by advertising ethics? These are the principles, rules, and regulations guiding the creation and presentation of advertisement. And some of the ethics include: 1. Advertisements must not be mere propaganda or deceptions. That is, whatever advertisement has indicated that, or that whatever advertisement has spoken or has indicated concerning a product, so should be the truth and nothing but the truth. 2. Advertising should not promote fraud. So in other words, you not try to deceive people or to lure them, to defraud them of their funds or money. Number 3, advertisement must not condemn other products. In other words, whatever form of advert that is launched, it should not be to attack maybe a particular product or a competitor's product. And number 4, advertisement must not promote illegal products or services. That is, products that we have adverse effects or that we negatively affect the life of customers or prospective buyers should not be advertised. Advertising should not promote fraud. Advertisements must not inculcate immoral behaviors in the minds of the public or the people. That is, it must not encourage them to do things that are abnormal or that are immoral and that will bring the lives of such people to disrepute and to an evil way. Advertising jingles. This is a short song or tune used to present goods or services to the public. We have so many of these within our environment. I don't just want to mention any particular product, but we have a lot of them. For example, maybe on beverages, on soap, detergent, and so on and so forth. So looking at whatever product or service that we render, so we can equally coin out our own advertising jingle based on information that we have on that particular product. In conclusion, advertising is the art of making goods and services known and appealing to the public to patronize them. It performs a lot of functions as enumerated above. There are different types of advertisement, and furthermore, there are different ways of advertisement can be presented to the public, that is advertising media. And it is also guided by the principle, rules, and regulations referred to as ethics. Reference materials. The reference materials include Business Studies for GS3 by B.A.T. et al., West African Publishers, Lagos, and Business Studies for Basic 7 to 9 by for F.E. et al., Helen Publishers, Ibadan. The assignment. What is 1A? What is advertising? B. State 5 functions of advertising. C. List and explain 5 types of advertising. Thanks for listening attentively.